I've been working a lot, and it's for photography. So it's this photos company that takes photos of people who are graduating. So last week we went to the Cal State Long Beach grad fair, and it was a coincidence more than anything, I think, that I went to Cal State Long Beach. But yeah, because the first university I worked with them was for Chapman University, and it was the nurses like graduation for their white coat ceremony. And so yeah, I didn't expect to be working with Cal State Long Beach like through this company, but I did, and that was pretty cool because I ran into some old friends and stuff, so that was actually really nice. And yeah, it was just like a bunch of memories being there. And it's so weird now because I'm not a student, but actually working with a company, you know. So it's just, I'm still like, they're just making fun of me because I'm basically being slowly and gently removed from Cal State Long Beach and being an alumni and stuff, and even just getting used to be calling an alumni. I was just laughing about that. Anyway, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but it's really hot because I brought this huge jacket. Supposedly it's gonna rain today, but that's later in the day, and we're in a garage. Like, it's a mechanic garage, but it's really nice and polished, and they remodeled it and everything. And there's an office space in here, so yeah, we work in there, and there's no insulation. It's a brick, basically a brick house. It looks like a warehouse, and yeah, we are working in here, so I need a bunch of insulation, especially today because it's not going to be that warm. Yesterday was a little warm during the day because it was sunny, but I was indoors, so it's like, I know it's sunny, but I'm not outdoors, so I don't feel the heat, but it was warmer. And yeah, that thing, huge. It's not mine, but it's super warm. Like, I took it to set one day, and it saved my life because I was in Sony Studios, and it was so windy that day. It was like, I don't know, one of those really, really windy days. I don't even remember what day it was, but yeah, it helped. And it was just crazy cold outside because we had to keep like going from stage to, I don't know, what is it called? I guess it's a cafeteria. To condense it to smaller terms. Yeah, that jacket's really good. It's Rachel's, by the way. Rachel, I know you're watching. There's a little squirrel! Oh! Wow, there's like, yeah, that was just adorable. I actually saw a random like cat dead on the street this morning. I was like, I can't tell if that's a cat or a dog, but it's really big and furry and brown, and it just like broke my heart because I couldn't even identify what kind of animal it was. Speaking of animals, I saw a skunk last night. That was funny. I had never seen a skunk in the city before. Can you believe that? I've seen possums, but not skunks. But yeah, basically, I'm here now. I'm early, which is good, but at the same time, it's always weird to gauge traffic in the morning because coming to Whittier is not necessarily like in trafficated, but I came later today, so that's why I'm like, okay, I'm gonna leave an hour ahead, and now I'm early. I'm just really good at time. Like, I'm good at estimating how much time it'll get there, but when I have like the exact amount of time, it gives me anxiety. Like, if it's like, okay, the other day on Monday I went to go cut my hair with my sister. Right now you can't tell, but yeah, I cut my hair. It's shorter. And my appointment was at 3, but we were like heading there, and it hit like 2:54, and we were like 5 minutes away, and I'm like, oh my god, we're gonna be late in my head. And I'm just like trying not to think about it because it's like, well, it's just a haircut appointment. It's not like I'm gonna die if I'm like 5 minutes late or anything. And it was actually pretty dead, so I'm glad I didn't keep anybody waiting because that was just like my like anxiety. That's where it was coming from. And it's so weird because just even talking about it reminds me of how much anxiety women have in general, like compared to guys. Like women have this like polite meter in their head more than guys. I don't know where I was hearing this, but I think it's true. I'm not like trying to cite a like specific study and journal that I read. It's more like I remember hearing it and I'm like, I think that's true, because I don't think my boyfriend has that meter, but he does like get anxiety the way I do with like a little bit amount of time, because sometimes he wants to leave earlier than I do and I'm like, what are you talking about? We have like a bunch of time. And then I sometimes overestimate because of LA traffic. So I mean, honestly, I'd rather overestimate than underestimate, but you can never really be like precise just by saying let's leave 2 hours ahead and like not look at maps or Google, because Google sometimes is, that's all I got to do, shaking my head. It's not always accurate, so yeah. This is my iPhone, by the way. I didn't bring my camera, and I should have, I guess, but I didn't think I was gonna have like, I thought I was gonna get here on time and that people were gonna be here, but I'm the first one here. So that's not bad, but you know, it's always like an impromptu thing. Like the reason why I didn't upload videos on the weekend was because I was busy all week, so I didn't have like free time to edit at all. I was working at the grad fair, so I had the weekend to myself, and sometimes that's just the way it gotta be, because people get stressed out over the like I was just talking about it. People get stressed over the slightest thing. It could just be time, like, oh my god, I'm going to be late, or oh my god, I'm like late for something that I chose to do. But here comes my boss, so bye-bye.